But if you think of it, the only way they could get us to work for them is to give us some kind of hope to keep us going, besides money. So what do? They give us a religion like Christianity, right? Oh, be humble. God loves you. The kingdom of heaven is yours. So you don't need money. And that keeps us all going. And we think, yeah, we're special. One day we're going to be in heaven. One day that's going to be it. You know, we don't need the money. Screw the millionaires. They don't know. And meanwhile, our lives are spent just working. I've been working since I was 10, 11 years old. Got my working papers at 15. And now I'm unemployed. And I wish I was working, even though I hate working. But I got to pay bills. And so far, I haven't figured out a way to be a billionaire yet. But I'm thinking, like, they keep us going with this false hope. My dad never got to enjoy a retirement, or he never got to enjoy a life where he could settle back. And he was beating his ass all the time. He worked at Worthington in the 70s and 80s, and into the early 90s. Then that closed. Worthington was a steel plant in Buffalo. Just like messing with you. But he got something for it. We had a brand new car in the driveway. I had all the toys I wanted. Everything was paid for. Beautiful. But still, at what cost? The guy was on the couch all the time. He was beat up all the time. He was always grumpy. That's how those guys are. That pulls the life out of you. Then he worked for Buffalo News for a long time. He did great. He had a dealership. So he worked 7 days a week. And now we lived on Grand Island. It was an island. And I'm in Western New York. This is the craziest place, one of the craziest places in the country, probably the craziest for snow. Whether it was springtime and 70 degrees at 2 a.m. and it was nice, or whether it was February and a friggin' 4 feet of snow, he still had to go out there every day and collect the money from the boxes and do it all again and come home and do the books. All of our dads and our parents and our moms, many of them lived a life they never got to enjoy. And I think they never lived the life that they were supposed to have lived. And I don't know if there's a heaven. I don't know. Are they dangling heaven so that we keep working and then we get to the end and then we'll never know? We worked for them. We'll never know. We're dead. Our spirit might know, but will our spirit... Is your spirit going to give a shit at that point? I don't think it works that way. Maybe they know this stuff. This is the sacred hidden knowledge that if we knew, would blow open their fucking deal. They wouldn't have workers. They wouldn't have us slaving. We would know the ruse would be up. And that's all the information I believe hidden in the Smithsonian, hidden in the basement of the Vatican, hidden here, hidden there. I begin to realize that these religions might just be bullshit and a way to keep us motivated, a way to keep us getting up every day. And I get up and I read my Bible, I get up and I pray. And maybe it's all for bullshit. Maybe they know that, and it's the way they keep us motivated so that we keep their corporations flying. It just hit me, because I don't think a God of any love, like the gentleman, I was watching this black gentleman in his truck just now. And I agree, man, like, what if there's no God? Like, what if this is just... Because a God who loves us wouldn't put us here, and then it's always the same story. Well, God's giving you the challenge. He wants you to, he wants you to overcome it. Everybody has to go through their pain. Maybe we don't, and we're just doing this because we think we have to. We think we have to do this, so we all... and no one wants to say that Jesus might not have been who he was. Nobody wants to say that Jesus and all these gods and all these religions might all be shysters and tricksters. Yeah, I know. I can't believe I'm saying it either. But when I wake up, I'm at my freshest, and I feel like all these ideas are just waiting for me when I wake up. I'm beginning to think, like, what if these religions are all just tricking us, and everything's a ruse? I mean, the Romans were crazy with their paperwork. They were crazy with their records. There was records of everything. Any kind of public outburst, any kind of wacko religious group, any petty criminal that was crucified, everything's on record. There's nothing about Jesus' crucifixion. There's nothing about Jesus causing disturbances. I don't want to say that, but it's the truth. These are our lives too. We need to ask questions. And if it's asking if Jesus ever lived, to me, I'll ask it. I'll be the asshole then. It comes down to good and evil. You don't need religions to know to be good or bad. Just be good. Just be a good person. Treat animals and people with respect. Take care, extra care of the elderly and the children and the animals. Men, be men. Women, be women. And we'll get through this thing. Live your role, and stop letting the system feel like you can't be you. We all have a voice. You, me, everybody. So use it. Ask questions. Push back. It's getting crazy. Been up since I've been up since 4:30. And it's 5:42. Time for coffee. I love you all. We'll be back. Let's try to, I don't know. Can we figure this out? I don't fucking know. Love you. Good morning.